right, so we're going to move into the meditation now. And in contemplating what I wanted to do with this meditation today, I was reminded of kind of a building, you know, this time of year, especially an election year, there's our human nature, it opens us to all kinds of competition and one-upsmanship and divisiveness. And so I thought I wanted to pick a meditation today that would speak to our connectivity and try and balance out some of what's just necessarily going to happen anytime, but especially in an election year when things are ramping up and our political differences might excite some of those hierarchical things that are always part of our nature as, you know, human beings, that always clamoring to get up a little bit higher in the on the totem pole. So I'm going to do a meditation that's going to kind of connect us all together and just give an opportunity so that maybe we can find a little bit more balance in not necessarily adopting others' beliefs, but in understanding what's, you know, where they're coming from. So can you do the lights? And this has it's going to have a similar energy as the first Sunday of each month. We do a special meditation, but this is a meditation that I guess you would call a building and experiencing the earth grid. So what I want you to do is just get comfortable wherever you are. Get comfortable in your seat. Find the tension in your shoulders, in your back, and just let that relax, let it go for just a second, and give yourself the space. Give yourself the space to just let go of those things that are on your list of to-do tasks, knowing they'll still be there when you come back from this meditation, and give yourself the space to experience something other than your day-to-day reality. And maybe take a deep breath or two, and with each exhale, just try and exhale a little bit more of that tension or that readiness, that energy that you hold so that you can get through your day and all the things that it encompasses. Exhale that and let it go. And start to lift your consciousness to that spot just above the top of your head, about 10 inches above the top of your head, to that soul star chakra. And just feel into that connection point that we're going to use today is what we're going to connect to and use it to envision or to feel or to experience something beyond our own physical experience. And I want you to envision the energy of that ball of light just above your head. I want you to envision it expanding out now to fill the room that you're in, gently expanding out. The amount of energy it holds is limitless, so it's effortless to see that ball of light expanding. And then see that ball of light expanding a little bit bigger so that you're actually experiencing something beyond this room and beyond this place. And feel that ball of light that is your soul star. See it expanding so that it's almost crossing the entire expanse of the continent. It just keeps building, and now your point of view is moving off. So you're looking down at the earth almost from the moon, and you're seeing that light of your own soul star expanding out, expanding all the way until it makes the earth seem to glow a little bit more. And now I want you to envision a web that starts forming from that light, your light, joining with the energy of the universe, and see how it's starting to form what looks like almost a glowing, lighted net. It's like something you might fish with, a fish net, but it's a fish net of light. And see how that fish net of light is slowly wrapping itself around from the outer space realm, wrapping itself around the earth, slowly folding its way around. Now it's a quarter of the way around. Now it's unfolding. It's halfway around the entire earth, and see as it comes around and joins back on itself, so that the earth is enclosed in this web of light, this net of light. And now it's not just your energy that's powering this web of light, because you're noticing, if you look closely, that there are lights all on the earth from everyone's soul star chakra. And this web of light around the earth is reaching down, and it's touching into the top of everyone's soul star, touching down this thin thread of light. And so now it almost seems like just these tendrils all over the earth, billions of tendrils coming down, touching to each person very gently. They may not even notice, but they're connected together up as part of that earth grid. And so now bring your point of focus down to just a few of those points of light, different than your own, and notice for a second how they're all a little bit different. Some are very, very bright, almost sharp to look at. Some are very pale. They're different colors. They all seem so different. Look at how different each one, sometimes groups of colors, all over the earth. Everyone seems a little bit different. Those points of light almost seem like unique dots on the earth's surface with their little tendril thread that's connecting up into that netted grid around the earth. And now, with the power of your intention, I want you to send a loving vibration out to that earth grid. And I want you to notice that loving vibration going down each of those thin little tendrils, empowered by the energy of the universe, which is limitless. And I want you to notice that as that tendril of extra loving energy goes down, watch how it touches into each person's energy, and watch how it now starts equalizing the colors, not making them the same, but rather making each little point of light look like a prism that encompasses all of the colors of all the neighbors around it. Each little point of light of each person on earth, where it touches that grid, has now got a little bit more awareness of the colors and the influences of each of the points of light around it. And see how the brightness starts equalizing. Those who were more pale, dimmer lights start to become enlivened a bit. And those who are those sharp points of light, they start to soften a little bit. Not knowing why, not caring why, but maybe taking on a little bit more of the coloration of the people around them, a little bit more of an understanding of what life experiences have led the people in their circle, in their country, in their zeitgeist to feel the way they are. What have been the fears that have driven them? What are the opportunities that they've had, or the traumas that they've suffered that have shaped their view of reality? And see how each of those points of light is starting to just understand a little bit more where their neighbors are coming from. And feel that happening. Feel the relief that the earth itself is experiencing as some of that sharp-edged energy starts to equalize itself. And feel some of that beautiful, loving vibration that you had sent start becoming returned to you and energizing you, and in turn softening some of the sharp edges that you had on your light to begin with. Not becoming the same, because diversity is our strength, but rather becoming understanding of the things that motivate each other. And I want you just to experience that very gently. And now, with the job of the earth grid done, and knowing that we can return and put it back in place at any time, noticing that all of the beautiful prism colors stay in place, but the tendrils of light that connect everyone to that grid are starting to fade, leaving them to go back to their normal lives and their normal thoughts. And then I want you to gently see that earth, that net, that grid that surrounded the earth, slowly start to furling back all the way around, bundling up, just like a fisherman brings its net back to the boat. Furl it back up and bring it back all the way down your thread of light back into your soul star. Amazing how something so big can fit back inside. And hold on to that light, knowing that you have imparted something very special to everyone on the earth. And take a deep breath. Feel that soul star going back to its normal energy level, feeling balanced with the rest of your body, with the rest of your chakras. Feel it become in alignment with the rest of your body. Release the need or the feeling that you need to change anything. You're back to your own needs and your own situations. Start to feel the energy come back to your toes and your fingers, and bring your body and your mind back into this room. And when you're ready, open your eyes and take a deep breath.